Hey everyone, I wanted to just quickly walk you through one of our anonymized customer threat studies. This is an example of an external account compromise. So what this means is it's coming from the correct email address. It's actually coming from the correct email account and email servers, but it's actually just the wrong human, an attacker, operating and controlling that account. So someone's lost their credentials. This is an example of an email that actually bypassed our customers' secure email gateways and Microsoft security stack, essentially because they're very hard threats to detect. So let's kind of take a quick look at this email, and maybe let's start with why legacy email security controls miss this email. Well, as I just mentioned, the email address is trusted to the recipient. So there's nothing unusual about the email address. The URL included in the email here, you can actually see that it's a SharePoint impersonation, links to a legitimate SharePoint URL. So it's actually the SharePoint is hosting malware in this instance. And there are no attachments. And of course, email authentication passes, so DMARC, DKIM, SPF, they all pass because it's coming from the correct email account. So how does a behavioral approach, and how did Tessian manage to detect this email? Well, firstly, we saw that this email attacked 20 of our customers in a really short period of time. We were also able to detect that the email was sent from an unusual IP address in Vietnam, whereas Michael Smith normally sends emails from England and occasionally the US. And we also, using a behavioral approach, knew that Michael Smith, although he might use file sharing with his partners and counterparties and customers, he actually has never used SharePoint before. And this is the power of a behavioral approach. Understanding the nuance of what file sharing service someone uses allows you to detect these pretty subtle anomalies. And then all of these anomalous signals all come together from individual models, which then feed a meta classification model to make the final phishing prediction. And this is a technique called ensemble machine learning.